Today I'm going to be showing you a different way to grip twist if you struggle to grip twist with the hair, and I'm also going to show you how I did this luxurious looking spring twist. Like, this is the best spring twist that I have done since I can remember. Like, this is how you want your spring twist to look, okay? You don't want it to look like a grandma when you wear spring twist. You want to look like a babe, like this. I'm going to be showing you how I got this spring twist to look exactly like this, and so keep on watching. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is to use a shoelace, tie it around my chair, and pre-twist the spring twist hair that we're going to use for this. I'm doing this to show you how you could easily install the spring twist on yourself if you're doing your own hair, or if you want to save time doing your clients, so you could pre-twist the hair. So the hair we're using is from Amazon. It's by the brand called XTREND hair on Amazon, and the spring twist hair that they have is like one of the best quality of spring twist that I have ever used. So it comes with like crochet hook and like rubber bands they put for you, little gift stuff, and it's basically 12-inch and in pack of 5. Okay, so this is the hair that we're going to use. The quality of the hair that you use for your spring twist is going to determine how the spring twist is going to look. You don't want those spring twist hair that snags, okay? So this is the luster of the spring twist hair. As you can see, it shines. Like, it is so soft, and it's just the best quality. And let me show you that you could easily just fluff it out by just like separating one end to the other like this, and the hair will just naturally just separate itself like that. There is no tangle or no snagging. So what I'm going to do now is to moisturize the hair and moisturize my hand. I'm using the Sheer Miracle mixed with some moringa oil. I'll leave all the products in the description. So now that my hand is moisturized, I'm going to start twisting. Okay, so I'm going to use half a strand. You want to use half a strand to do this spring twist. I'm going to show you why as you keep on watching this video. So now I'm going to start twisting the hair, okay? And the way I'm going to twist it is going to be in a very soft way, so that the twist could have some space inside of it, if that makes sense, to give it more fluffiness and to make it look more natural. So I'm not twisting tight, I'm really just rolling it because I want to manipulate the hair so that it could look soft. And you could just do this while you're watching TV, you know, just enjoy the process. And this is how extremely soft the hair is. So guys, I'm done doing the spring twist. My model is ready to be slayed. So I'm gonna crochet this much. It basically took me like an hour and a half to do this. So this is like 1.5 pack of the spring twist hair. So right now I am creating the foundation for the spring twist to be crocheted into her hair, as well as the spring twist to be attached to her hair individually. So around the perimeter is when I'm going to show you the technique to do the spring twist individually if you don't know how to grip twist from the roots, or even attach any kind of braiding hair to twist from the roots. Okay, so what I'm doing now is just setting the foundation for both individual and crochet. Alright, let's do the foundation to attach the spring twist individually. And what I'm going to do is to do little small box braids. So if you can at least do a box braid, a simple box braid of just crossing all 3 strands together like this, like whichever way you do your box braid, if your hand is overhand, underhand, however you do box braid, just try to create a simple box braid before we actually attach the spring twist hair. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just going to do it all around the perimeter, and then just to get this out of the way, and then I'm going to start to do the foundation for the crochet. All right, let's do the foundation for the crochet. I'm going to be do a spiral braid pattern. This is actually my favorite crochet pattern because it allows the braids to lay flat instead of like the bump, like when you're doing straight backs or anything like that. Like to avoid those bumps, right? I like to do this spiral braid pattern to just make the crochet to lay flat. Okay, but you could do straight back pattern if you want, but this is what I choose to do today. I know it's easier to do straight back pattern for cornrows for crochet if you're doing your own hair, but since I'm doing someone else's hair, then I just want to do the spiral. But whichever braid pattern you choose to do, just try to make the cornrows in small size. Okay, don't make them too big so that the braid is not laying flat, or so that there is no bump. So I'm just going to continue to cornrow the hair normally all the way around and just keep on watching. So now I'm just going to stitch that hanging braid all around like this. I prefer to stitch because I feel like it's more secure than using a crochet needle. And then I'm just going to add some of the moringa oil on her scalp like this to make sure her scalp is nice and oiled before we actually start to install the spring twist hair. Alright, so I want to show you guys something, right? I want to show you how you could get different curl pattern using the same spring twist hair, okay? So if I grab 2 strands of spring twist hair and just make sure that the lengths are equal and I twist it, let me just crochet it into the braid really quickly to demonstrate. So I'm just going to crochet it normally, make sure the ends are equal like this, okay? And then just twist it normally all the way to the end. You're going to get a more spiral and a more dense curl pattern, as you can see. Okay, the curl pattern is much more dense and much more spiral. Now, if I take the same spring twist hair again, this time around I'm going to use half a strand of hair, which is what we're going to use throughout this hairstyle anyways. But I want to show you the difference, okay? So if I use half a strand of hair, okay, crochet it in. Alright, and I'm just going to make sure the length is equal. Both strands are equal, and just like twist it the same way I twisted the first twist. Alright, you're going to notice the difference. Alright, so look at these 2 spring twists now, right? The thick one is shorter than the thinner one, but it's the same length of hair. The left one is much more thicker and springier than the right one. So using the same spring twist hair, you could actually achieve 2 different type of curls: a thicker curl that is more spiral, or a looser and a softer curl that is more flowy and soft and also longer. So you could get different lengths as well with the same spring twist by using more or using less amount of hair. So this particular spring twist is very versatile. You could do different kind of curl pattern with it. And yeah, so right now I am basically crocheting the hair into the braid normally and just keep on watching. So this is how to crochet it up close. You put the hook through the braid, you open the loop, and you pass the twist through the loop. Alright, so what I ended up doing is to continue to crochet in the hair and just twist as I go, because I knew that the 1.5 back that I pre-twisted was not going to be enough. And then another thing I do is to layer the twist, okay? So that basically means doing like some pieces shorter and some pieces longer, because when you layer it, it's going to give it that oomph. Like it's gonna make it look more flowy and more bouncy because it's different layers and different lengths, and it's just going to make it look more beautiful. Okay, so make sure you layer the twist as you go, especially when you get towards the top and the front area. So I'm basically done with the crochet, and now it's time to do the individual. So for the individual, it's very simple. So let me put this out of the way first and then show you guys. So I'm going to use the crochet needle. Simply just crochet the hair through the braid like this. Okay, so this is going to help you if you cannot grip the roots with the hair. So just use the crochet needle, and once you crochet it through, you can start a twist right away. Okay, you can start to just twist right away, but what I'm going to do is to wrap the roots first. So let me just unravel this real quick. So I'm just going to wrap with one of the strands like this, just to make the parts to be more defined and to make it more firm in the roots. So just wrap a little bit before I actually start to do the twist. Okay, so that's basically it. This is a simple way to attach the hair if you don't know how to grip with the hair from the roots. Alright, so I also want to add that after you crochet the hair, you could also split the natural hair with the twisting hair, okay? Like when you transition into twist. I'm just going to add some shining jam, and I'm going to split the hair in two and just like start twisting both strands together. The size of the hair is small, so I really don't need to split the hair, but if you're doing like thicker strands of natural hair, then yes, please split it evenly so that way it could look even. But her hair is, the parts are really small, so I really don't need to split it. It's just gonna blend in anyways. So we're basically done, and the individual twist around the perimeter is going to allow her to wear the style up. I'm just going to apply some smooth and shine mousse. The hair is going to need a lot of mousse because you want to put in a lot of moisture. So I'm just going to work the mousse into the hair and just make sure the mousse just sets into the twist. Guys, I'm sure you can see the quality of this spring twist from your screen. Like, I'm not even joking. I have used spring twist hair, but I can tell you that this is one of the best quality of spring twist hair that I have used in God knows how long. Make sure you get the hair from this company, XTREND hair. I'm going to leave the link to their store in the description box. Like, this hair did not give me any kind of wahala. No kind of wahala at all. I did not struggle to separate it. It did not tangle. It didn't give me any stress. I was not having a headache. It's just perfect. Like, I'm definitely going to do this spring twist for myself because I'm really jealous right now.
Oh, I like this hair. It's just like, it's so light.
I know. It's like feather.
Fluffy? Yeah. It's like
you don't feel any weight.
You can't make this up. Like, you can't make this up. Like, I love this.
This is how spring twist should be.
This is the way.
This is the way it should be.
Put it up.
Nice. See, she could put it up too. Beautiful.
Got everything. Got all pieces.
Lovely. Look at that. Super flexible, nice and full. Nice.
Oh. We can do that too.
Okay. She's like, I can move my hair, honey. Like, oh my god, that's so perfect.